Today we're going to be talking about coronavirus and your food. So we're going to be talking about shopping, groceries, and takeout. If you want to see what you're missing, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We must believe more than we see. Coronavirus has revolutionized so many different things, including our food. So how we shop, how we transport food, all of these things come into play when we're talking about coronavirus, because we're doing our best to take proper precautions so that we don't catch coronavirus. There are so many different nuances that we find out every day that now change our behavior. Of course, we're taking the proper precautions, keeping appropriate distance, washing our hands, covering our face, cleaning frequently touched items and surfaces. And don't forget the phone. You got to clean your phone often. What are the precautions in terms of purchasing food? First off, I like to say I am not an expert in this matter. This is only a compilation of information that I've found for myself that I decided to share with you. If you want actual and factual information, please go to reputable sources like the CDC or the Center for Disease Control or the Department of Health, so that you can find out the exact facts around this. Now, anxiety level is already high in terms of anxiety. So I'm not trying to contribute to your anxiety level. I'm not trying to introduce more possibilities than you can process at this point. What I'm trying to do is give you an opportunity to see the range of different precautions that can be taken, and you basically pick the ones that work for you and your family. So basically, you have to get in where you fit in. This is not by any means a standard or way that you're supposed to do things. This is just things that I found, and you decide exactly where on the spectrum you find yourself. Takeout. Now, coronavirus has revolutionized the way we do everything, including our takeout restaurants. All of our restaurants are now takeout. You don't want to spend a lot of time in the takeout restaurant because there are other people there who are waiting for their orders as well, and you want to make sure that you are appropriately placed and there's enough distance between you and everyone else. Groceries. Going to the grocery store is probably one of the things that we do the most. As a matter of fact, that's exactly the reason why they recommend that we leave the house if we're going to leave the house. First off, you want to go to a supermarket that is practicing social distance. So when you get there, everyone is standing an appropriate distance away from each other. Sometimes you might even see the little feet on the floor, which highlights exactly how far you should be from another person. I think it's a great idea to wipe the shopping cart handle off with some sanitizing wipes or use gloves when you go to the store. Now, I've also heard that the gas station, the gas pumps, have a lot of bacteria on there as well. So you want to just think about all of the places where there are plenty of people's hands, because those are probably going to be hotbeds for this virus. Now, according to my research, I was told that the virus can possibly live 24 hours on paper or cardboard and 72 hours on metal. When you go shopping, I would recommend that you use gloves. Once you buy your groceries, if you can leave them for 24 hours in a separate place, I think that's probably best. If that's not possible, a good idea might be to take them out of unnecessary packaging or other things that other people's hands have touched. With fruits and vegetables, it's not necessary to wash them with soap or anything. You can just wash them in warm water like you usually do. However, check the CDC and the Department of Health for factual information. Whatever store you're going to, if you can use the payment method where you wave the card right above the reader so that it minimizes contact in general, I think that's prime practice. Delivery. Now, delivery may include a delivery of food, or it might include a package. Regardless as to anything, the results are still the same. If you can isolate the package for 24 hours prior to opening, that's best practice. With a delivery, you want to ask the delivery person to leave it at an appropriate distance on the floor where you can come and retrieve it. When you go to retrieve your item off of the floor, if you can have a set of gloves, pick the item up, isolate it for 24 hours, open it up after 24 hours, I think you'll be okay. Now with the restaurant food delivery, I don't exactly like my food to be put on the floor, but I'd rather food on the floor as opposed to Corona. So I would ask the person to put it on the floor as well. I would tip the person through the app so that there's absolutely zero human contact. I would go to retrieve that food with some gloves. You take that into your home, open up all of the packaging at that point, get rid of all of the bags. Now be careful not to use the same utensil that you use to take the food from the package and put it into the plate, because chances are that part may be contaminated. Then you get another eating utensil and you can enjoy your food. Hopefully this video was helpful to you and showing you the different ranges of things that you may be able to do to keep your food safe during this Corona season. If there are any suggestions that you may have, please put those in the comments. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, please click on that notification bell so you'll be the first one to know exactly what it is that we discussed here. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you for our Mindful Monday section where we'll be talking about domestic violence as a result of being sheltered in. I'll see you then.